Back. What is up, guys? We're back. Let's freaking go, guys. We're gonna just chill off for a bit. Talk about UFC 29. I don't really give a fuck about Vegas 87. I mean, we talked about Vegas 87. There's not really a lot to talk. We got confirmation that Vinicius Oliveira fight is canceled. Eunice Gamori is injured, so that sucks. Because I really wanted to see that fight. That was probably one of the better fights on the card. And I had to play on Vinicius Oliveira. I was honestly thought he was gonna start this Eunice Gamori guy, but it's what it is. We're gonna I was like, maybe we'll talk about Week 67, but there's the props just came on Bet Online. I don't really like anything on the props. They're everyone's like all the favorites to likely win on the card, but let's see what happens. You fucking drink some water. Holy shit. Yo, what's good, Antoine? Good to see you, Antoine. Said I just want to see the pay-per-view buys for UFC 29. It's really gonna be a test whether Sean's star power with the stacked card under him. I mean, Benoit Anthony and Porrior could I think that could headline like a pay-per-view. Even though it's not a title fight, like that's a really good fight right there. We got Gilbert Burns on there too. Gilbert Burns taking on JDM. I mean, that's gonna be absolute banger. Peter Yan taking on Sangidang. Yeah, we got a lot of fun fights on the card, man. I cannot wait for it. Like I've been waiting for that card for months now. Like holy shit. I mean, I'm not that hyped to see the main event. I want to see how Charlotte O'Malley looks, but I think people aren't really respecting Chito Vera. I do respect Chito Vera. He's one of the most durable guys in the UFC right now. So I don't think O'Malley's gonna be able to finish him. We're really gonna find out a lot about O'Malley. Like what if how is he gonna look when he can't finish a guy like in the. He's never gone 5 rounds before, I think. In terms of him, yeah. I mean, we're gonna find out how many pay-per-views that sells. Probably gonna sell at least like 700,000 pay-per-views, I think. Yo, what's good, Anakin? Anakin said, "What's good, pick?" I'm just chilling right now, brother. Let's freaking go, Anakin. Like I said, Klein is fighting AJ Cunningham on March 2nd. So they found an opponent for Ludwig Klein. Holy shit! I know who Cunningham is. I know who AJ Cunningham is. Is that confirmed? I'm not sure if it's confirmed yet. Yo, what's good, Marlon? Let's freaking go, Marlon, in the house. We got Mark. So what's good, Mark? You said JDM and Burns. Who you got? I got JDM, and I got some money on JDM, bro. I think he's gonna get it done. I think he's gonna get a knockout. But Burns, like, he's gonna give him a tough fight if he can't find that chin early, because Burns is an absolute fucking pit bull too. Like this dude is some of the best grappling ever. Just doesn't really use it. He doesn't really use grappling all that much unless he's fighting like someone like Neil Magny, long range striker. Neil Magny has good grappling too. But I think JDM's going to be able to keep it on the feet and piece him up, hurt him with the jab over and over. And I've done pretty well betting on JDM fights. I mean, last fight against Kevin Holland, I knew he wasn't going to finish Holland out there because Holland's has some of the best durability in the UFC right now, one of the best chins. And even though Gilbert Burns is really tough and durable, like I wouldn't really say he's durable. He's very durable, like he's got good recovery, but he gets dropped all the time. He's like kind of chinny. I remember when he got knocked out by who did he get knocked out by? Was it by Hooker at 155? I can't remember who knocked him out, but it was crazy. Marlon said, I just saw Bryce Mitchell buddy in the short notice replacement for the Klein fight. He's gonna get brutalized. Is he training at the farm with Bryce Mitchell, bro? Like they gotta fucking leave that farm. Like that stupid farm to train at. Like they gotta fucking go to an actual training camp. Look at Biggie Boy. Like I mean, Biggie Boy was training at his own gym before, and now he's training at American Top Team after he got ragdolled by Almeida. I think it's Cunningham is placing Joe Alvarez. Yeah, I know Joe Alvarez is fighting Matus Trubisky in like April sometime. And you can say MVP Holland is a banger. Yeah, it's gonna be a really good fight. I was gonna pick Holland if I just knew that he's gonna go out there wrestle, but he's not gonna go out there wrestle. I think he's gonna try to entertain the fans, and he's gonna be in a striking matchup with the MVP. Even though I think Kevin Holland has a better chin durability. Not that MVP's a pussy or anything, because he was in a war with Mike Perry in bare knuckle. Like this dude he's got that dog in him too. So that's going to be a really good fight, man. I can't wait for that fight. Holy shit. That's going to be likely a stand-up fight. I don't think Holland's going to wrestle. Holland's the type of guy that wants to go out there, put on entertaining fights. He wants to collect. He wants to make that 50K. I mean, when you go out there grappling, like your chances of you getting that 50K are gonna go down. I got MVP on that one, but I'm not confident. I'm not like that confident in MVP. Yeah, we got Chris Morrow in the house right now. What's good, Chris Morrow? Said, "What's up, pick?" I'm just on right now, bro. I was gonna watch your breakdown. You guys, make sure you check out Chris Firearm. He's got a really good channel, bro. He knows how to do graphics too. I still haven't figured out how to do graphics on videos. I'll probably figure it out at some point. And he said, yes, it's confirmed. I'm glad they made that matchup, bro. Like, we just lost a really good fight when Vinicius Vera. Like, I really wanted to see how he looked in his debut, and they're probably gonna put him on in the next couple of cards, maybe the next fight night card. The next fight night card honestly isn't all that good right now, but if they add this fight to the next fight card, it would probably be pretty easy. How many fights we got? 299. I think we got like 13 fights or like 12 fights. Let me see here. I think we got like, I did a breakdown for the full card. Yeah, I'm just like, this fight night card, Vegas 87 is like whatever. It's like, I mean, I'm happy there are fights this weekend, but am I gonna get up Saturday morning, be like, I cannot wait to see this Gaziv and fucking Rosenstrike? Like, not really. But we're gonna have a chill time. We're gonna watch some fights together. So yeah, I'm gonna get up in the morning Saturday next week, next week, and then be like, holy shit, I can't wait for this 299 card. Like, it's gonna be crazy. And yeah, they give you $10 off in the pay-per-view too if you buy it through like ESPN Plus or like Sportsnet. So it's honestly not like $65 for this pay-per-view is honestly really worth it. How many fights we got? We got 14 fights on this card. Holy shit. I'm just praying to the MMA gods that none of these fights fall off. And the parlay that I'm like really confident in is Gamrot, and another leg that I like on this one is Almabayev and over 2. Once they open I already have the Almabayev and Gamrot, but when they opened over 2.5 rounds in the Pedro versus Kyler Phillips, I'm gonna add that to parlay. I'm gonna do a couple of parlays on this card. I really like this card for parlays. Like, I only have one thing. Like, I had Vinicius or money line that I was playing on this next card. Like, that fight is canceled now, so that's done. And the only thing I'm playing right now that I have is the under 2.5 rounds, $25 on that for the Mikhaev and what's it called, Perez fight, because I think that's going to be a good. It's going to finish in the first 2.5 rounds. Then have a parlay, Basrat and what's the other, like Basrat and Mikhaev, yeah, Mikhaev moneyline Basrat. And I was like, today as I was looking at the card, I was like, I gotta pick a lock of the week. I'm like, I still haven't been able to pick a lock of the week. Marlon said O'Malley's going to dance around like Adesanya and use the octagon size to his advantage. But the real question is if he'll be able to dance around for 5 rounds. Yeah. He's gonna have to get some respect early, man. Like, he's gonna have to get some respect for Chito Vera. Like, Chito Vera has one of the best chains in the game. Him and Pedro Munoz, like, these guys are some of the most durable guys at 135. MMA Clips. So what's good, MMA Clips? Good to see you here, brother. He said, how's everyone doing? I'm doing good, man. Hope you guys are having a decent day today. I think he said, I'm worried about O'Malley's legs versus Chito again. Yeah, he's got some brittle bones, bro. Like, he's been injured a couple of times in the past, so I'm worried about that too. Let's see what happens. I mean, I hope he's prepared. He's got good people around him. I mean, Tim Welch is one of the best people he can have as a coach. I mean, I really like Tim Welch. I think he keeps O'Malley in check. Nate Brown says still no donut button. Pick him. I got my ID today, bro. So I got my new driver license today. I sent that in today, and I did the tax form that you got to do. Like, so we'll be good to go in like a couple of days, bro. It's all good though, man. We're still gonna fucking keep streaming. Adebayo, what's good, Adebayo? When he said, let's freaking go over here. Let's freaking go, Adebayo. I think he said, I feel like MVP could put the pace on Holland like Wonderboy. But Wonderboy has a really good chin. That's the thing about Wonderboy. Like, Wonderboy does have a really good chin. He can like take big punches. And he did take big punches because Holland was piecing him up. And I remember that fight because I had a bet on Holland. And I was expecting him to he took down Wonderboy. Then he let him back up. Like, I was like literally screaming at my TV. I was like, why the fuck would you let him up? I was so pissed off. Like, that's why I picked JDM, but that was a close fight. Like, that was like a split. And JDM's last 2 wins are splits. Like, I don't know. Like, he's not really putting stamp on his last couple of fights. But yeah, this is gonna be a good fight, man. It's a big test for JDM. I mean, like, and now he's flipped to the favorite too, -112. Last one that I saw the lines. There's a 10-year age gap too, which I like. The speed is going to be on JDM's side, I think. When I said Bryce Mitchell has joined a super gym after the Ultimate Fighter, he would probably be doing way better in his career. I think he would know how to strike better. Like he's never gonna leave that fucking dumb form that he trains at with like two other guys. Yo, what's good, Dark Star? He said, T City. All right, I like that name, and you change your name to Dark Star, T City. All right, let's go, Dark Star. Yeah, man, T City fucking proved me wrong. Like he really did prove me. I know MMA Guru was pissed off because I think because he got his picks wrong, and like I got my picks wrong, but I'm not gonna be salty about it. That was a really good fucking finish from Ortega, man. I'm happy for the guy. Like, good for him. He went out there, came back after like 2 years off, and actually got it done, bro. Like submission, even though he almost got finished in the first round, like that takes you gotta have like some really good. You got to be really fucking tough, like, to survive that first round. And I mean, his ankle was injured too, right? Like he injured his ankle going into the fight. So like, still got it done, bro. Like he really is that top 5 guy for sure. I mean, everyone was saying that why he's still in the top 5 or top 10 rankings, and he proved it. Why he was still in the top 50 10 rankings. I mean, Nate Brownson, Mally by decision. Cheeto is a good moment winner, and can let fights get away. People strike on the outside. Yeah, I think it's gonna go similarly to how Sandhagen fight Wayne. I can't believe that was a split. Like those judges, I don't know what that judge was smoking. I gotta find out what that judge was smoking. It's probably some good stuff. I mean, holy shit. But thing I'll say about Mally, he's not really gonna be mixing in takedowns, so I don't think Cheeto's gonna have to be worried about the level change from Mally. Like maybe when Mally goes out there mixes in takedowns, but Cheeto versus Jiu-Jitsu, it's like next level. So I really don't want to see him like mess around on the ground. And consider Felipe Lins versus Ian should be interesting. Yeah, I actually bet Kutalaba last time, but I'm gonna stay away from this one this time because I really don't know what's going on. Because I know Felipe Lins pulled out. He had some food poisoning or something. So yeah, it's gonna be a good fight, bro. I'm glad they remade that fight. And Kuitalaba was pissed. Like he weighed in and he was like ready to go, and he was pissed that Felipe Lins like pulled out. I hope we see a good finish, bro. I don't want to see Felipe Lins just hold him up against the fucking cage for 3 rounds. He's just gonna make it boring, bro. Felipe Lins like just kind of stinks it up in there. I think I said I'm surprised Ian is still in the UFC. He's got some decent wins, bro. He's only lost to like good guys. I mean, he lost to Johnny Walker. He got submitted. I actually sprinkled like half a quarter unit. I was gonna put half unit, then I sprinkled like quarter unit on Johnny Walker by submission. It was like plus 1100. It was like something crazy. Was it plus? No, that was the other time. That was the other time when he fought Walker. No, not Walker. Ankalaev. Yeah, like I'll bet. Yeah, I think I bet John. No, not this time. That was last time. Who did he fight? Who did Johnny Walker fight last time? No, that was Ankalaev Smith. I think that's when I sprinkled Anthony Smith by submission because I was like, maybe he can like snatch something up. Then I sprinkled Anthony Smith by submission, round 1. It was like plus 1100 over round 3, but round 3 just knocked him out. Yeah, Kuitalaba deserves to be in the UFC, bro. He's a top guy. He's only 30 years old. Like he's only like 31 or something like. But his fight IQ gas tank is like a big problem. Like there's always a problem with him. His fight IQ can like. Yeah, I can't really trust him. If he was underdog, I would definitely bet him. But like as a favorite, like he's probably gonna be a favorite. I haven't seen the lines open up yet. Firearm said, too many O's getting tested. I'm gonna save my money. Yeah, that's what I've been telling everyone, bro. Like, don't have a lot of action on this card. Like you're gonna be paying a lot of juice. I think most of the favorites are gonna win. If I thought there were more underdogs that were live, like I would probably sprinkle some underdogs. Like when I'm betting underdogs, my like ROI is like 29%. Like that's where I'm making like fucking most of my money from. Like our underdogs. Like I gotta do that more. I used to when I got into betting, I used to just like bet favorites. Like I was like I didn't really know much. Like obviously when you're betting underdog, you're not gonna like win a ton of times. But I'm taking a couple of dogs on the main card 299. I think that there's a lot of underdogs that are live. Juno said hello. What's good, Juno? I think I said that Cesar Vergara also would be fun too. Yeah, I just think Almabayev is the real deal, man. He cast a submission prop for me, plus 275 against Ode Osborne, and got the second submission. I mean, his wrestling is legit. This dude is strong. his cardio isn't a problem either. I know people are gonna be worried about because he's from Kazakhstan and Maxim dropped the ball last time. So and yeah, he killed two more parlays too. Maxim killed like two more parlays. I had him parlay with Natalie Silva, and I also had him parlay with the under 2.5 rounds in that dude over and Moicano. I mean that parlay would have still not hit even if that Maxim had won, but I think Almabayev is a real deal, but he's only had one fight in the UFC, so we're gonna find out. But Cesar Vergara was almost out cold, like he almost knocked out by Lacerda. If you guys remember that fight, he almost ran out of the octagon. Yeah, he's tough though. He's gonna put up a good fight. I don't think he's just gonna go out there and get steamrolled in like the first half a round or something. He's probably gonna try to drag it on later, but I think Almabayev is the truth. Woken said, "What's up, bro? Bro, hope you all have a good day. Let's freaking go, Woken, man. Good to see you here, Woken. How you doing, brother? Let's freaking go." Antron said, what's up, boys? Hope you are blessed. I think the championship rounds are gonna be interesting if Cheeto isn't faced by Sean's Power. I've never seen Cheeto like even racked. Like even when he gets cracked on the chin, bro. Like this dude's chin is just unfucking real. Like Cheeto, like I don't think I've ever seen this guy get dropped. Like I could be wrong, but I don't think I've ever seen this guy get cut, drop. Like I've never seen him bleed. Like this, I don't know. Like Cheeto Ware is a fucking tricky customer out there, and he's got some nasty head kicks too. Like I remember when he was losing to Dominic Cruz, and Dominic Cruz just piecing him up, and then he just fucking head kicked him to the shadow round. That was nasty. And he did the same thing to who was it? Frankie Edgar. Yeah, Frankie Edgar was just wrestling him down. I actually bet on Frankie Edgar there. I was like, oh, Frankie, I was like so happy. I was like, yo, I'm a fucking Mystic Mac for calling this shit. Frankie is just gonna wrestle him down for 3 rounds, and he was doing it. He was wrestling him down for 3 rounds until like the last 2 minutes. He just gets fucking front kick to the face and gets put out cold. Like that was crazy finish from Cheeto. So Cheeto is a tricky customer, but I think O'Malley is primed right now. He's fought out guys like Peter Yan. I mean, he fought like he's primed right now. I think he's ready to go. What's good, Tai, bro? Good to see you, Tai. Said O'Malley fighting Cheeto in the first it's a crazy thought. I mean, they already fought in the past, right? Like O'Malley was looking good out there. He was landing some good counters, but then what's his name? Cheeto. Yeah, Cheeto just like kicked him he was landing some good body kicks. I watched that fight like last night on they just uploaded it on YouTube too. I was gonna go back and watch more tape on it, but like I watched that fight like 3 times in the last like month. So it ended pretty quickly. I mean, the referee stoppage was kind of early, but Cheeto Ware landed like a nasty elbow on the ground. So Cheeto's got some nasty ground and pound. If he gets the fight to the ground, bro, like if he's on top position, like he's gonna give some problems to O'Malley. But I think O'Malley's gonna be able to he's gonna be ready to go for this fight. I mean, O'Malley's out there calling it Porrior, bro. Like I don't think he's gonna be worried about Cheeto Ware too much. I actually want to see O'Malley versus Topuria. Like I don't want to see Topuria versus Islam Makhachev. Like that would not be a fun fight. I think Islam would just fucking throw him down. But like I know Topuria's been calling a Habib too. It's fucking crazy. This dude's been calling a Habib and shit. Like yeah, Topuria's a menace. I think I feel like it's a decision for O'Malley, but O'Malley can pull off impossible. Yeah, I mean, even he knows. Like when you listen to his interviews for this fight, he's like, "Yo, Cheeto's like really tough. Like he's really durable. Like, but he's like, I'm still want to knock him out, but I don't think he's knocking him out. Like, I'm curious to see what the knockout prop is gonna open up at. It's probably gonna be like plus 400, plus 500. I know over Aljamain Sterling, it was like plus 375 or something like that. Because Aldo was knocked out before. He got knocked out with like a knee from Marlon Moraes. Remember, I said, I don't see Sean KOing Cheeto, to be honest, but who knows? Cheeto is a notorious slow starter. I've never seen this guy cut, bro. Like, I don't know. It's this dude's durability is unreal. And, yeah, I mean, even Fawn was hitting him with some good punches, and he just fucking takes it. He's a tough fucking dude. Marlon said, I want Cheeto to win so Merab can just drown him 5 rounds straight and become champion. Yeah, bro. Like I want to see O'Malley versus Merab. Like that's really gonna tell us like if he can keep a guy like Merab who's got crazy cardio pace. Like just Merab is a fucking machine. For that, I like his nickname, Machine Merab the Machine. Yeah, I think he's gonna fight Marab next. That's what he said. He came out and said that too. I mean, he was calling out Porrior, but I think after he's seen what Porrior did to Volkanovski, he's like, I don't really know if this is a good idea. Me fighting Porrior. This guy can fucking shed my lights out. Maybe Titus said if Cheeto wins, I'm popping a bag of Cheetos everywhere like champagne. That's fucking funny, bro. Yeah, that's gonna be. He can definitely win, bro. Like if he drags O'Malley to the like later rounds, I mean, like gets a takedown, like. We've seen his ground and pound. He's got some nasty elbows, man. I mean, even though O'Malley was injured, but like that was some nasty ground and pound. But Cheeto doesn't really shoot takedowns, so I don't really know if he's gonna be shooting takedowns out there. I think he said if Josh Parisian is about to feel the wrath of this pain, he's gonna get executed out there, bro. Like I was gonna put him in a parlay. I haven't done it yet. Like minus 485, like it is wide. I mean, he was underdog in his last fight, bro. Like, if you guys can believe it, he turned into minus 120, like before the fight. He was underdog. We did a live stream for that Cage Free FC, for that card when he fought last time, and I saw his knockout. I mean, live. And I don't know if you guys were there in the stream. We're watching the fights together, and he fought in Cage Free FC, and he knocked out the Banks guy. I mean, people were really high on Banks for some reason, but. Yeah, Spain is the fucking is a machine. He's 36 years old. I mean, not that old for heavyweight, but he's gonna fucking execute Josh Parisian. Josh Parisian doesn't really have the power to get respect back from Spain. I mean, Banks, the guy that he fought last time, had power, but he doesn't matter. He's got a good chin on him too. I'm gonna look at the round 1 KO. It's probably gonna be like minus 150. It's not gonna be plus money. I doubt they'll give us plus money for the Spain round 1 KO. Luis said, "Let's freaking go, Luis. Good to see you here, brother." Firearm said, I want Cheeto to win, but I can't deny Sean's ability, how that first fight looked for the most part. Honestly, like we all knew O'Malley's really good, but that fight with Peter Yan, I mean, he really proved a lot in that fight. We know that this dude can be a dog if he needs to. He's a fucking junkyard dog. Like, he hung in there, was throwing down in the pocket with Peter Yan. Like, even when he got taken on, Peter Yan wasn't really able to hold him down for much longer. Like, he's going to work his way back up to his feet. Like O'Malley, we've seen everything from O'Malley now. I think we can trust him now. I honestly think we can trust him from parlays now. Like, I wasn't really parlaying back in the day. Like, what was it? The guy that he fought on short notice. That's the time that I parlayed him, I think. I can't remember his name right now. But I can't remember his name. You guys know what I'm talking about when Herb Dean stopped the fight because he was taking too much damage on the feet. Yeah, I think that dude would win like 0-3 in the UFC or something. I mean, Cliff said, "Did you already break down 299 in stream?" I haven't done a breakdown for stream. We usually do a breakdown on like Sunday night, but we're just gonna talk about the card, bro. Like, just gonna chill out here. But we'll do a breakdown like in the next like couple of days maybe. Infected said, "Yo, what's up? What's good, Infected, bro? Good to see you, Infected. Let's freaking go." I mean, Cliff said, "What's up, Infected?" And Clips said, I'm great, bro. Blessed to be here with you all. Let's freaking go, Clips. Good to hear that, man. Trevor said, I think O'Malley would have a chance. You think O'Malley would have a chance to knock him out, or you mean like Cheeto would have a chance to knock him out? Like, I mean, I could see O'Malley like winning the first 3 rounds and then Cheeto like maybe winning 1 or 2 rounds, but I think O'Malley's gonna win though. Like, he's fought good. I mean, he fought Aljamain Sterling. Aljamain Sterling wasn't really able to take him down, right? Like, Aljamain Sterling tried to take him down in the first round, had him up against the fence, but he was digging underhooks. So O'Malley was doing all the right things there. And Cheeto's a striker. I mean, he's not even a top 5 ranked guy. Yeah, I mean, I bet on Cheeto his last fight, Pedro Munez, and the over 2.5 rounds was free money in there. Like, that was basically free. McCliff said, good to see you. Let's freaking go, McCliff. Maga, MMA master, MMA expert. Is he live right now? Is AJ live right now? Good shape. We're both grinding right now. Let's freaking go. In fact, I said, I think O'Malley kills him. I don't know if I see it, bro. I really don't see Cheeto getting knocked out. Maybe O'Malley could be the first one to do it. If O'Malley knocks him out, he's gonna be an absolute star. Like, no one's knocked out Cheeto Vera before. And Cheeto Vera has been fighting in the UFC for like at least a decade, I think. He's been fighting in the UFC for a long time. He came into UFC as a very young guy. Like, he was only like 20-something years old when he came to UFC. So I've never even seen what's his name, Cheeto even get dropped. I can't remember the last one the guy even got dropped. But he's very durable, man. Even though Mali's been talking about that, like it's gonna be tough for him to knock him out, but he's gonna outclass him, I think. But you might be right. I mean, you might be fucking right. Louis said, I need to see Paulo Costa versus Jimmy Pickett give the people what they want. You're trying to fucking see Jimmy Pickett get executed out there. Holy shit. Titus said, I remember watching O'Malley's podcast when he was in camp to fight Cheeto the first time. He seemed to kind of overlook him, yet at the same time seemed nervous for the first time. I wouldn't really say he's nervous. Like he fought an elephant in the past. He's had enough experience, but he was looking good out there. Like he was landing some good leg kick, good body kicks, and landing good counters. If you guys go watch that fight, like O'Malley was having a lot of success in the first round, but then he kind of like stepped on his ankle the wrong way and then broke his ankle. Like, so when you break your ankle for a guy like that's not really known for his grappling, O'Malley doesn't really grapple at all, right? Like he doesn't really have a game like a second game plan when things go sideways for on the feet. Like I hope he starts working on his grappling so he has another option if something goes wrong on the feet. Like we've seen guys before that injure themselves on the feet. They start shooting takedown. They can like go to another game plan. F Jap, what's good, F Jap, bro? Good to see you, F Jap. Titus and Rob, Macwan, love Macwan, Dual Soli. Marab's Mexican now. I really hope he starts walking out to the octagon with the Mexican flag. People love Marab. I know Marab's fucking fans are really getting behind Marab right now. I mean, why wouldn't they? Like Marab's a fucking absolute gem. He's a national treasure. And like I said, Costa versus Usman would be fun. Yeah, that's the matchup we need to see. I know Costa's been calling him out, right? Costa's been calling out Usman. And I doubt that Usman's going to be cutting down to 170 an hour. Usman actually looked good out there against Hamza Chimaev. Dominic said Marab is a creep for mashing his wrist into Nina's. Yo, yeah, I know they were grappling, right? Like he was fucking showing her how to grapple and shit. Did you guys see Marab that fucking thing that he was like out there? Like I don't know what he was doing with that fucking cone stir. But yeah, that was fucking Marab's. Yeah, I'm glad Marab's getting the fucking respect that he deserves from the fans because he's good people's. I think you said Costa versus Jared. Like, I don't really know what's going on with Jared, bro. Isn't he injured still? Like, I think he's still injured right now, right? I could be wrong, but I heard that he's still injured. He's coming off of surgery right now. I mean, yeah, I remember Jared's last fight, bro. I really didn't think he was gonna beat he actually whooped. I mean, Marvin Vettori, like, and Marvin Vettori's chin is just unfucking real, bro. Like, I don't know how Marvin Vettori managed to stay on his feet for the whole time, like. And Cannonier got hurt in the first round, like, but that would be a good fight. Costa versus Jared would be a decent fight. But I want to see Usman versus Costa. I think that would be a favorable matchup for Costa if he just lands those leg kicks that he's landing, those body kicks. Like Costa's kicks were looking fast, bro. Like I was shocked how fast this guy can get his kicks up there against Whitaker. Round 3 in the Yan fight was O'Malley's best. Yeah, I actually thought he was gonna gas out because he's looking tired. But he's just so dog tough, bro. He's not gonna stop throwing out there. And he dropped Peter Yan, and Peter Yan dropped him. Like, what a fight, bro! I was so salty after that fight because I had Peter Yan in parlays, and I also live bet Peter Yan because I was like, he's winning the fight. There's no way O'Malley's gonna be able to fucking turn it around now. Then O'Malley, like, I wasn't that shocked. Like at the time, I was shocked that they gave it to O'Malley, but when I rewatched the fight back, I get it why they gave it to him. He was landing more damage on the feet. I think it was a very close fight. I mean, Peter Yan was having a lot of success with the grappling, taking him down. But O'Malley was landing some big counters on the feet. Yeah, like when you watch the fight back, like I'm not really that mad they gave it to O'Malley. That was a good fight. We need to see that rematch. If Peter Yan goes out there and gets a win over Song Yadong, maybe he gets another win, like two wins in a row. We could see that rematch happening because that was a really good fight. When there's a fight like that, when there's a war like that, they want to run it back. I mean, that'd be a really good fight. In a 5-round fight, that was a 3-round fight, right? So we need to see that fight in a 5-round main event. F Jabba said green hair kid. Yeah, I can't remember his name, but I know like something with M. I can't remember his fucking name though. I know he got cut or something, right? He got cut after like a couple of his next fight. I think he came into the next fight as a favorite, and he lost his next fight too. What's good, MPD MMA, bro? Your boy fucking got it done. Good shit, man. I actually didn't think Royal was gonna win, but he fucking proved me wrong. And like I'm not. I know people are saying Moreno looked washed up out there. I don't even think it was that. Like he just Moreno really didn't look like himself. Wasn't throwing a lot of combinations, but Royal was the one walking him down the whole time. Wasn't giving him room to breathe. Yeah, good for Royal, man. He's gonna. I mean, him versus Pantoja. That's what's gonna happen now. Like I want to see Manel Cap versus Royal. That's the matchup that we need to see next, I think. WMC said, Trevor, I wouldn't have been in that situation in the first place. And but he said, who we picking in the main? I got O'Malley, man. I think O'Malley's going to get it done by decision. And was said, how do you all think Blades versus Almeida are going to go? I'm picking Almeida, man. I like the momentum for Almeida and Blades. Like, he's been out for a while, too. Blades, like, if his chin was a little bit better, like, his fight IQ is questionable sometimes, but I really don't know, bro. We haven't really seen Almeida striking. Like we really haven't seen his striking much. So, and Blades like is a wrestler by trade. So I really don't know how that fight's gonna go. But I'm picking Almeida. I like the momentum. I like that he's been active lately, and he's coming up for a decent win, bro. He dominated Derek Lewis, even though he couldn't finish him, but he dominated him. So, Trevor said WMC, fair enough. And said Curtis can honestly beat Almeida. Curtis has a great takedown defense. But what if he gets knocked out by Almeida? What if Almeida's like been working on his striking somehow? Like imagine Almeida goes out there, knocks him out. That'd be crazy. MPD said pick him. I see a lot of people saying Makhaev round one submission. I don't think so. I think Perez will give a good fight, but Makhaev by decision. I think we're gonna see a submission at some point. I don't know if it's gonna be first round, but I think Makhaev. I know submission is like plus 180. So like everyone's expecting a decision, but I think we might see like Perez. Like he hasn't been fighting, bro. Like I know his last two losses are by submission to Pantoja and Figueiredo, but I think Makhaev Makhaev's taking his career more serious right now, and he's been training more harder. And I think Perez is gonna slow down after like the first like round and a half. But let's see, bro. He could definitely go the distance too. Ted said, I wouldn't have been working the north-south position rigorously. And McCliff said, do you like any props for UFC Vegas? I honestly don't, bro. Like, I was looking at the props. Like, I like a couple of fights doesn't go the distance. I like Steve Ursay by, like, inside the distance. It's not even plus money. Like, this guy's gone the distance all his fights in the UFC, and they're not even giving us plus money on Ursay inside the distance. But that's the only, like, thing I like. And I like Petrino inside the distance. Petrino by knockout, but he could definitely get a submission too on the ground once Pedro starts tiring out. But I really don't like a lot of like props from this card, man. I mean, Umar fight doesn't go the distance. I like that one. I think Umar might go out there try to make a statement. Even though this guy that he's fighting, Bektas, is actually a solid guy. He's very well rounded. I think Umar's gonna make a statement though. I think he's gonna want to finish this guy. If he doesn't finish this guy, I don't really know if Umar is gonna be a champion anytime soon. In fact, I said this is the Umar division. Anyways, he beats Merab. He's got the style to beat Merab, right? Like he's got way more better striking than Merab. Like he's got the takedown defense, and I think he would. But we haven't really seen Umar take on anyone in the top 10 yet, so we really don't know when he takes on these top 10 guys. But I think he's got the style to do it. But I'm not gonna like just fucking say that Umar's gonna run through Merab just because we haven't really seen anything yet. Maycliffe said Merab versus Umar. Yeah, that'd be a really good fight. I think that's if there's anyone that can beat Merab. Like I think O'Malley's got a chance to beat Merab too on the feet. Like, but O'Malley might get drowned. But I think the only other guy that could hang with Merab on the feet, like on the ground. I mean, like give him trouble on the ground with submissions. I think it would be Umar. Yeah, Umar's gonna be way bigger too than Merab Ray. I think I said Merab versus Hannigan. I think Merab would just put the pace on him, to be honest. And McCleb said, I'm looking forward to that, but will Merab ever get a title shot? Bro, have you guys seen fucking Bilal Muhammad? Like they asked, they gave Lee and Edwards 3 options, right? Hamza Chimaev, the other one was Shavkat Rakhmonov, and the other one was who was the other one? Islam Makhachev. So and Bilal Muhammad, and just fucking people just forget about this guy constantly, bro. Even though he's out there telling people, remember my name. Remember the name Bilal Muhammad. Like fucking people are still forgetting about this poor guy. Even though he's probably the only guy willing to fight during Ramadan, and the people still like no one gives a fuck about him. Even though he definitely deserves the title shot next, bro. Like, I'm a fucking big Bilal Muhammad hater, but I can't really deny the guy at this point. I haven't done well betting on Bilal Muhammad fights. That's probably that's probably the only guy that's cost me most times. I mean, Mullen said, fun fact, after Marab beats Cejudo got dropped to 6th in the rankings. Cheeto went up to 5. You can't make this up. Isn't Henry Cejudo calling out Brandon Moreno now? He saw how Brendan Moreno looked out there. He's like, let me just move down and like take this guy on now. Like, that'd be a fun matchup though. I want to see that matchup. Two former champions. I mean, that'd be a decent matchup. And he said, why hasn't Sandhagen got that title shot? Because I mean, that'd be a fun fight, right? O'Malley versus Sandhagen. I mean, his last fight was an absolute stinker. That's probably why he's a decisionator. He's not really out there finishing people, right? He finished Frankie Edgar with the flying knee. That's the only guy that he's finished, I think. He absolutely stank it up against Rafan. Just took him down. That's what I predicted. I was like, he's going to take him down and hold him down. But it was a horrible fight to watch. But I'm glad he fucking made us money there. And said, if Sean KO's Cheeto, Dana says, fuck Marab, who would you all have in Porrior versus O'Malley? I would pick Porrior. I don't think O'Malley's power would really hurt Porrior. I don't think Porrior would give him respect on the feet. I don't think he's KOing Cheeto though. Like, I just don't see it, bro. Like, I've seen Cheeto eat some big punches. Like, I've seen him eat head kicks, like body, like eat knees to the head. Like, this dude is just, I don't know. His durability is just unreal. We got two of the most durable guys on the card, man. Pedro Munoz and Cheeto Vera. Like, let's see if one of them gets knocked out. I'm definitely gonna bet over 2.5 rounds in Johnny Munoz Jr. fight. He's fighting Collar Phillips, who's not all that dangerous either, but a good striker. McClef said, I'm hyped for the UFC 29 breakdown stream. Those are going to be hella fun. Yeah, I'll do that soon, bro. I'll do that for sure. We're going to talk about Vegas 87. Then I'm like, do I really want to talk about Vegas 87? Like, this card fucking sucks. And McClef said, I have Porrior in that one. Yeah, I got Porrior too. Anton said, man, I want O'Malley versus Sandhagen so bad. Yeah, that'd be a fun matchup, bro, because that'd be a stand-up fight. Unless Sandhagen starts, like, taking him down and shit, holding him down. I could definitely see Sandhagen trying to, like, be smart out there and just hold him down. But I don't think he would hold on O'Malley like he was holding down Rafan. Titus said he kept making fun of Cheeto on his YouTube channel like he was insecure, saying, no way, Cheeto beats me. Bro, I mean, his personality, like, there's a lot to be desired from personality, but O'Malley, like, I respect O'Malley because he's a good fighter. Like, I don't really care what he's got to say on the mic and shit, but obviously he could definitely improve, but he's not really, I just think he tries too much. He's not really trying to be himself. Cliff said, if you can match up Porrior with the power, you're in for a bad night, in my opinion. I also think he's got the grappling upside already. Like, O'Malley's, like, on the ground, I don't think he's got much for Porrior on the ground. But it'd be a fun matchup. I mean, like, O'Malley's gonna be much taller, longer range striker, but I just don't think his power is gonna get respect from Porrior on the feed. Louis said, what would opening odds be for Costa versus Usman? I think it'd be close because Usman is a 4-round champion. He put up a decent fight against Hamza Chimaev. I remember Hamza Chimaev was minus 275 or something like that. It was crazy, minus 300. And if you guys like this, I had the same game parlay for the card. It was over 2.5 minutes. Like, so they're expecting a first round finish there. I had the Hamza Chimaev most takedowns, Hamza Chimaev money line, the over 2.5 minutes. Like, so I was nervous for the 2.5 minutes because he almost got that submission in. Like, but Usman has really good submission defense. He was keeping his chin tucked. But on the feed, bro, like, this is gonna be a stand-up fight. I think Costa versus Usman. That's anyone's fight, bro. Like, I mean, Costa looked really good out there, but so did Usman too. But Usman's knees are done, so I think Costa will probably, maybe Usman. I think Usman will open up as a favorite because he was a really dominant champion at one point, and he was just in there against Hamza Chimaev and put up a really good fight. So I think Usman will open up as a favorite, like maybe minus 150. I think money will come in both ways, but that's gonna be a really good fight to watch as a fan. Firearm says Sandhagen had surgery. Yeah, he broke his hand right in that Rafan fight, I heard. That's why he went to the grappling. I think he would have still went to the grappling even if he didn't break his hand. Marlon said that Porrior takes O'Malley to the ground and pounds him. Yeah, if Cheeto Vera can ground and pound him, I think he would like lock into submission or something. Anton said, and you all saw Marab posted up with the bad pitch during the fights. Who is that? Who is that chick? I have no clue who that chick is. But yeah, that was fucking hilarious. Louis said, I think I went 0 and 10 on that Kenyan Victoria card. Yeah, I had like I did okay. I think I broke like dead even on that card. But yeah, I think I was like I loaded up on Marmatory by decision. But the reason I broke even on that fight was because I had the over 4.5 rounds. But I was like sweating it, bro. Like I was sweating it like crazy because I was like, how is this fight still not stopped? Like, I mean, Vittori almost got him out of there in the first round, but Kenyon are just a dog, so dog tough out there. And then Kenyon, like, I don't know how Vittori's like, this dude chin is just unreal. Like, yeah, I was like still sweating it because I was like, they might just call a doctor's stoppage or something like. But yeah, Vittori just has a cinder block head for a fucking chin. But that was a crazy card, yeah. And McClip said Marab has holes. Yeah, Marab's got fucking so many options. And Japa said Costa minus. You think it'll be Costa minus 200? I don't think so, man. Even Costa looked really good out there, but come on. Usman, let's not forget who Usman is. But Usman's knees are done. So I think the odds would be like maybe Usman will stay the favorite, minus 120, minus 130. But maybe, I mean, who knows? You never know with the odds maker. They might make Costa like minus 200. If they make Costa minus 200, I would definitely take a stab on Usman because I think Usman, like, he can definitely, like, maybe make some takedowns, but I don't really know. His knees seem done. Like, his knees are, like, definitely fucking done now. Title said Chris Martino. Yeah, that was his name, Chris Martino. I was like, it's got to be his name starts with the M or something like Chris Martino. Yeah, it's Chris Martino. He got kicked out of the UFC, I think, right? He came into his next fight as a favorite and looked horrible out there. Yeah, Chris Martino. Yeah. Trevor said Chris Martino, I think, or some shit. Yeah, exactly, bro. Holy shit, I was like fucking 2 days behind on Chad. My goodness. And McCliff said Bantamweight is just a fun division in general. I mean, Bantamweight right now has probably the most talent-stacked fighters right now. If Japa said they should just do Nate versus Chandler at this point. No, I don't want I don't want to see Nate go up against Chandler, bro. Like, Chandler is a fucking powerhouse in that first round and a half. And I think Nate would get cooked. Even though Nate's really durable, but he's getting old now, bro. I mean, I don't know why they haven't made that Connor versus So I watched the Chael Sonnen video. I don't really know if I don't really trust Chael Sonnen for news all that much. He said that like they're trying to make that fight between Pacquiao and Connor. Like he didn't say who his source was, so we really don't know if there's any truth to that. But yeah, he said the reason that we haven't seen this fight made yet between Chandler and Connor is because they're trying to make a fight between Pacquiao and Connor in boxing or some shit like that. Jeff said, yeah, 135 is loaded. Yeah, really good fighters. We got some of the best strikers at 135 right now, I think. Java said, so many good fights. Yeah, exactly, bro. Antoine said, do you all think winning a UFC championship automatically makes a fighter one of the GOATs in the weight classes, or do they need to? I think they need title defenses, bro. That's why I'm glad that Porrior is defending his belt instead of going up to fight Aspinall. Yeah, like you need title defenses, bro. You got to defend that belt. And McCliff said, yeah, you have to defend the title to be a GOAT like me. Yeah, exactly. Ask Guy McCliff. He knows. Let me fucking drink some water. Holy shit. Angus said, yeah, you need a couple of title defenses to be the GOAT. Yeah. Volkanovski's still the featherweight GOAT right now, even though he got knocked out by Porrior. Like, how many times he defended the belt? Like, what, 6 times or something like that? Yeah. I don't know. Did he defend the belt 6 times, or was it like 4 or 5 times? I know he defended the belts as many times as did he defend the belt as many times as Aldo? I think it was like something similar. I heard somewhere like they were both like certain age when they went on that losing streak or whatever. I really hope that we don't see Volkanovski come back too soon and go on like a losing streak or something. It'd be so sad if that happens to Volkanovski. I just want to see Volkanovski maybe have another fight, maybe have that rematch with Porrior. Like I think Porrior would beat him in the rematch, but if he takes enough time off and lets his body heal and mind heal, but maybe he has a chance pulling out like a decision or something. Yeah, he just needs to retire after that fight, bro. Like maybe do some fun matchups, like with some guys like Porrior or like Gaethje, like these other guys at 155, move up to 155. Like yeah, just maybe have some fun matchups, right? Like maybe do Connor versus Volkanovski. That'd be fun, but maybe a 155 or like 170 Connor versus Volkanovski. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun matchup. I mean, maybe do fights like that, right? He really doesn't have anything left to prove at this point. Firearm said, "Yeah, I just can't win it. It's been done too many times already to say that's enough." Yeah. Yo, what's good, Bill Fate said, you hear about Ludwig Klein versus AJ Cunningham? Yeah, I've heard that someone was talking about that in the chat. I didn't know they made the fight, but I'm glad that's the matchup is on this week, right? Yeah, it's gonna be this week. Did they update Tapology? They haven't updated Tapology, but that's good. That's a fun matchup, bro. Ludwig Klein actually looked fucking like a menace out there. Like we fought. Didn't he fight Bahamondes last time, or was that the other guy? I think he fought Bahamondes, right? Yeah, he fought Bahamondes, and I actually had a bet on Bahamondes. I had 2 units in Bahamondes, and yeah, he just dominated Bahamondes, bro. Like this dude looked like a menace out there against Bahamondes. But yeah, that's gonna be a fun matchup, bro. I honestly thought I was like Ludwig Klein was gonna beat Alvarez, even though like I made money betting on Alvarez in the past. I thought Ludwig Klein might be able to mix in some takedowns and like piece him up on the feet. But that was going to be a tough matchup for him. But this is probably going to be a good matchup. But AJ Cunningham is actually a good striker. He's got some good power on the feet too. Didn't he fight on Dana White Contender Series? I think AJ Cunningham. Let me see. I remember him. I think he fought Dana White Contender Series, right? Like last year. Yeah, he's coming off Dana White Contender Series, yeah. No, he lost to Steven Nguyen. That's the guy that he lost to, right? Yeah, I was like, I've seen this guy fight in Dana White Contender Series. So he got a win like in December over a guy 8-10 guy. I remember he got knocked out by Steven Nguyen. Like yeah, Steven Nguyen like he fought in Dana White Contender Series twice, and yeah, Steven Nguyen was had more experience coming in. I think fought the better guys. This is gonna be a fun matchup, man. AJ Cunningham versus Ludwig Klein. I think Ludwig Klein's gonna beat him. I think Ludwig Klein's gonna win, but it's probably gonna be a fun matchup though. And when I said Sandhagen was boring, I meant his personality is not putting money in Dana's pockets. I mean, Sandhagen just like doesn't really talk shit about anyone, right? Like he just stays to himself. And to said, where do you all think Brendan ranks in the top on that all-time flyweight list? He's a 2-time champion, but never defended. Bro, his fights with Figueiredo are some of the best fights I've seen at flyweight. That first fight when he went to a draw with Figgy, bro, like that was crazy. Like that fight, he got dropped a couple of times and still like every time he's a dog, bro, he fights different. I feel like every time when he's a favorite, like people are counting out his opponent. It doesn't seem like he has the fire behind him. But yeah, he's definitely in the top 5, bro. I'm not gonna have Brendan Murray out of the top 5 list. And like I said, I heard Pacquiao is doing a boxing match with Floyd. What? No way, right? No way they're doing a boxing match with Floyd. Floyd. I know Floyd's still been fighting. Like he's been like doing these boxing matchups. He fought in Ryzen too. I think a couple of months back. I heard that Pacquiao was supposed to be fighting Connor. Like it's just rumors, not really any truth, not any truth behind it. Luis said is Aljamain bantamweight gold. Right now, I think he might be right now because he did defend the belt. Like, but his fights were like weird, bro. Like I remember when he fought who was the guy that broke his fucking arm going into the fight? I'm not fucking forgetting his name already. Holy shit. TJ fucking Pilasa. I broke his arm. Like that was really weird, bro. Actually took a dog shot on TJ Dillashaw. If I had known this guy had broke his arm going into the fight, like we need someone to fucking hold these fighters responsible. They need to be fucking honest when they're going into a fight. They need, you know, in NBA, I mean, they let you know when someone's injured. Like they have to disclose that. Like this, it should be the same rules for UFC too, bro. Like that really pissed me off for TJ Dillashaw. TJ fucking the snake Dillashaw. I mean, But yeah, I think Aldo is the GOAT right now. O'Malley can definitely take over for sure if he defends that belt the next 2 times or 3 times. I think it said it was 5 times. Okay, it was 5 times. Like I think Aldo defended the belt like 6 times, right, or something like that. Aldo was a champion for like 10 years, bro, and that was crazy. Like that's when I really like started watching UFC like regularly when he got started by Connor. Those press conferences were so entertaining too. And it was a great question, Luis. I hate that he's even out there injured. Exactly, bro. That's what I was talking about too. Like, come on, dude. Like, don't fucking just hide that you're injured. That's just kind of ruined like all those performance out there. Emmett Clip said DJ is a flyweight goat. Yeah, he's still the fucking flyweight goat right now. I think he definitely is, bro. He's out there in ONE FC like dominating right now. Yeah, DJ is still the fucking goat, flyweight goat right now. I can't believe they traded DJ for fucking Ben the fucking ass cream. Come on, dude. Like, come on. What was Dina thinking, Brian? Like, I know, like back then they were trying to close down flyweight. Then they just fucking traded DJ, fucking Demetrius the Goat Johnson, for Ben fucking Askren. And Dina hated Ben Askren too. I remember that shit. Dina fucking hated Ben Askren. I think he was so happy when Masvidal fucking starched him in the like with a flying fucking knee. And he said, I feel Aljo had a fluke title reign. I mean, I'm still salty the way he like. I mean, I can't really blame him. I mean, Peter Yan hit him with the knee, like, and yeah, I lost money on Peter Yan in that one. He was dominating the fight, bro. Like he was easily dominating Aljamain Sterling. Sterling looked like he was gassing out in that first fight, and then yeah, that was weird. Like Peter Yan, his corner told him to land that knee. I think too. That was really weird, but it's not really his fault that I mean, the way he just like stays on his fucking head with his fucking hands down, like it's really fucking weird. It's like he's asking to get kneed in the head. He was trying to do the same thing. I can't remember. I think he was trying to do the same thing in the second fight too, right? He was trying to do the same thing in that Henry fight too. Yeah, Sterling is just like I like Sterling though. Like he's kind of grown on me in the recent years, but these fights are always weird. I think he's gonna lose though on UFC 300. I got Calvin Kattar, yeah, winning that one. Firearm said DJ, yeah, DJ's the fucking goat for sure. I went to DQ against Yan, yeah. And Anton said, oh yeah, oh for sure. Clips, I agree. Tiari said, just took my first bite after a 3-day fast. Teriyaki bomb, bro. You're fasting, bro. Holy shit. And like I said, then had a couple of close decisions. I mean, Peter Yan, like almost everyone has a close fight with Peter Yan. There's no shame in that one. And just my jaw dropped when Yan threw that knee, bro. Like my whole fight party got quiet. That shit was crazy live. Yeah, I knew that Aljo wasn't getting back up. Like he was like fucking just like I don't know where I'm at right now. Like, it was fucking crazy. That shit was fucking funny. I was so pissed off, like, because I had money on Peter Yan, yeah. And Peter Yan was like a 3-1 in that one, too. Like, he was a pretty heavy favorite in that one. He was I think he was like, live odds were like minus 3,500 or something. Like, he was a big, big favorite because the tide, you could see the tide turning towards Peter Yan. And, like, Sterling was done. Like, he was kind of giving up in that fight. Then he threw the belt. Then after that, he's taking pictures of the belt. Like, that was really weird. And like I said, I wish Yan was still champion. Yeah, Yan's good people, bro. But I'm picking against Yan in that 299 card. I'm picking fucking my boy Song Yadong because Song Yadong has been cashing for me each and every time. So let's see what happens though. Maybe Peter Yan looks like in phenomenal shape right now. He looks like he's really training hard. And losing to Merab, like there's really no shame losing to Merab. He got kind of dominated in that one. The look on his face was crazy. He was like, "What the fuck is going on? Is this guy for real?" Like. Yeah, he just didn't have a chance to get going in that one. Yeah, this is gonna be a good fight. I mean, he's the favorite. I think he's the favorite on the odds right now, right? He's like minus 140 right now against Song Yadong. So the odds maker thinks he's gonna win this fight. So maybe I might be wrong for my Song Yadong pick. I think Klein is going to destroy AJ. I think he's gonna he's gonna knock him out. I could see like a late knockout, but I think he's gonna win a decision 30-27. And Cunningham is coming in short notice too. But the guy that he lost on Dana White Contender Series is actually good. He's a good boxer, a good striker, has power behind his punches too. But this is gonna be a good fight, man. Klein is actually very well rounded. We've seen him take down Bahamondes. Bahamondes got some nasty jiu-jitsu too, and he just took him down over and over. Shanti said Moreno fourth best bantamweight behind Figgy, Pentosa, DJ, Cejudo. Yeah, the way he submitted Figgy was crazy, bro. That rear naked choke in the second round, like that was insane. Then he got that Dr. Cut stoppage. He was piecing up Figgy. I mean, Figgy like was cutting a ton of weight to move to make 125. I mean, so maybe that weight was affecting Figgy, but yeah, Moreno was an absolute dog. Like I don't know what happened in that last fight, bro. Like that was a weird performance by Moreno. Well, I think he's definitely in the top five. I would definitely have Moreno in the top five best flyweights out there. Pentosa's like either Pentosa or Dize. They're both like they could switch places any given day. That's the matchup we need to see. Pentosa and Dize. I think Dize could win that matchup. To be honest, I don't think Pentosa would hold him down. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that matchup? Let's do a poll for that one. I want to do a poll like Pentosa versus Dize. Dize, Pentosa. Yeah, that'd be a really good matchup, man. I actually want to see that matchup. But I doubt that we'll ever get to see that matchup because I don't think Dana's signing Dize. Yeah, that's the matchup that we need to see right now. Like that's a fucking sick ass matchup. Dize versus Dimitri Johnson versus Pentosa. I think I would pick Dize, but Pentosa's an absolute fucking pit bull too. But Pentosa, like when he doesn't get the takedowns, like he just doesn't throw enough volume out there. I think Dize could piece him up on the feet. I don't think we're gonna see a knockout in that one though. Nate Brown said, I honestly think Cody might knock Figgy out. Bro, I honestly don't know how that one's gonna go. I know Figgy's like a big favorite out there, like minus 300. I don't think Cody's gonna knock him out though. I mean, Cody looked good. He knocked out Brian Kelleher, and Brian Kelleher is not on Figgy's level. That's gonna be a good fight, bro. Like, I don't think Cody should be like plus 250 or whatever he's at right now. But I'm not touching that fight though. I'm not gonna bet anything on that fight. I mean, because I got to see Sterling versus Jan's second title fight live at 273 pay-per-view in Jacksonville, Florida. When Sterling won, everybody in the crowd was booing him. yeah. I mean, people never really liked Sterling, but after he lost to O'Malley, people were like kind of getting behind him. It's kind of MMA fans are brutal, bro. Like, I mean, the way he won the belt, you can never really hide away from that, right? Like, you can't really do much when you win the belt that way. Then he was out there taking pictures with the belt after he said he didn't want the belt. I mean, and he said, "Does anyone see Cater beating breaks off Aljo's?" I think he's gonna like piece him up on the feet, bro. I like Cater's boxing on the feet. I don't think Aljo can take him down and hold him down. I think he would piece him up on the feet. Sterling doesn't really have much power on the feet. I don't think Cater's gonna be worried about anything. The only way to beat Cater is like you gotta really have that. You gotta put that pace volume on top of him, the way like Max Holloway did. But I mean, remember how many Cater beat Giga Chikadze? Yeah, that was crazy. Just fucking beat the piss out of him. I mean, Giga's fucking face is looking so swollen up. And just I think Aljo can take his back. To be honest, not even like a blast double and snatch the back of Speed and stuff. I don't think he's taking his back, bro. Like Cater's a really strong guy for 145. He's not. He's got grappling too. He's not a fish out of water on the ground. But I know a lot of people think that Aljo's gonna beat him, but I'm not one of them. I don't think he's gonna beat him. But we're gonna find out soon enough though. UFC 300. And he said, if Aljo beats Cater, I would love Volk versus Aljo. Yo, I mean, maybe now is a good time for that matchup to happen. I know, like, back when Volk was on top, like, Aljo didn't really want to smoke. And to instead of Cater, for sure, the better striker. He's tall at 5'11", but I think Aljo can do it. You think he's going to be able to take him down and hold him down and get a submission or something? But I just don't see it, Antoine. But I can't wait for it, man. That's going to be a really good matchup. That's in the prelims too, right? That fight's in the prelims too. Anton said it's close as hell. Anakin, all those 300 fights are crazy. Yeah, I'm taking a bunch of underdogs in that one, bro. It might not end well for me, to be honest. So I'm taking a fucking bunch of underdogs on that card. Anton said Figgy 300 versus Cody hurts my heart. No love, man. He's just, if his chin was better, I think he could win, but his chin is just not good. And Figgy's got some pop. He's got some power on the feet, bro. Figgy's got some nasty jiu-jitsu too. If Cody shoots takedowns, like it could go sideways for Cody. That's gonna be a fun matchup though. I mean, I think the odds would be like Figgy should be like minus 180 at the very most. Koji said Aljo dominated the division on toes. Sean got a fluke. Peter Yan stay cap coping. It wasn't fluke, bro. It was a fucking war back and forth. Let's not like, I was one of those people that was like, okay, this dude they robbed him. It's a robbery. This and that. That fight was not a robbery. Like I lost money betting on Peter Yan in that one, and I don't think it was a robbery. If you go watch the fight back, I mean, it could have gone either way, but it wasn't a robbery. Like I don't think that was a fluky win. Aljo wasn't really dominating. I mean, he submitted Sandhagen with like a submission. I mean, Sandhagen made a mistake, but all his tighter defenses weren't like really like crazy dominations. It wasn't like Volkanovski. Like Volkanovski went out there, was dominating guys, but Aljo did have some good performances. Like it was like a couple of them. I mean, I wish TJ wasn't hurt. Like that would have been a better matchup. TJ wasn't injured in that one. You seem very confident, Cozy. I mean, good luck, man. Good luck on that pick. Scott said, "What's good, Scott? Scott? Let's freaking go, Scott. Scott. He said, yo, what's good? Pick him in the chat. Let's go, Scott. Glad you made it, brother." So he said, didn't Joe Rogan convince Dana to do the DJ trade? I don't know who it was, bro. I think Joe Rogan was trying to say that don't do it, right? Wasn't he? I honestly don't remember, bro. But maybe you're right. I think I said, Trevor said Figgy will fuck up Cody. I mean, that's what most people think. I mean, I'm picking Figgy like by like, I don't know if he's gonna knock him out. I'm picking him by decision. I think he could drop him a couple of times, but I'm not betting Figgy at those odds. And Figgy was underdog his last fight. I mean, now he's a big favorite. I mean, like these odds makers are like, the recency bias is crazy. Scott said fasting is base as fuck, and he said UFC just keeps giving Jan hard matchups. I mean, he's in the top 10, right? Like, he's a former champion too. Like, they gotta give him good matchups. But they're trying to build up Song Yadong now. They're trying to like build him up for that from that reason. And said, "Yo, what's up, Scott?" And he said, "They should have gone Jan versus Cruz just for an easy win." Nah, Cruz. I don't want to see Cruz just go out there get fucking dominated. Andrew, so yo, what's good, Andrew? We got Andrew in the house right now. Andrew Bushane. Let's freaking go, Andrew Bushane. Andrew said, which fighters are we talking about? We're talking about Figgy right now. Figgy and Cody No Love, and we're talking about Aljamain Sterling and Kelvin Cater right now. Andrew said, who would you all pick in Pentosa versus Makayev? Is Makayev murders Perez this weekend? I would pick Pentosa. I think Pentosa would beat Makayev right now. Maybe once Makayev gets more experience underneath him, keeps climbing that rankings. Right now, I would pick Pentosa. I don't think Pentosa will get submitted. I think Pentosa has more power on the feet, better striker. But yeah, that's gonna be a really good fight once Makayev keeps getting these wins, keeps climbing up the rankings. Andrew said, "Hey Chad, what's good, Andrew? Let's freaking go, Andrew." And said, "Pick him. How are you doing? I'm fucking blessed, bro. I'm happy to be here." Andrew said, "What's up, Andrew?" Scott said, "Pentosa right now. Makayev's still young, but he will be great." Yeah, I think Makayev's gonna be a problem. But he's already a problem. I mean, but he was losing that last fight to Elliott. I mean, that fight shouldn't have been close. But Elliott's a tough, tricky opponent. I think I said, I have to go with Mighty Mouse. Yeah, I would pick Mighty Mouse over Pentosa. I don't think Pentosa would like take him down. That's the only way I think Pentosa beats him, takes him down, like holds him down. But I don't. These is like got really good grappling too. He's very very well rounded. But these is getting older now too. Like, so you never know when the age can catch up with you. How old is Dimitri Johnson right now? Let's see. I don't even know how old this guy is, Dimitri Johnson. He's 37, bro. Like, so he's getting. I mean, he doesn't really look that old out there when he's fighting, but the age is gonna catch up with you sometime, man. I mean, he's a flyweight, right? He's fighting out. I think in the one FC they fight at 135, right? So he's not really having to cut a ton of weight. But yeah, I think Mighty Mouse would beat him right now. But the age, you never know when the age is gonna catch up with these fighters at this lower weight class. I think I said Mighty Mouse is levels ahead above. I wouldn't really say levels above. I think he's more well rounded. Seen the better, fought the better competition. I think he's got so much experience, but the age factor, bro, the age is gonna catch up at some point. I think. I just don't know when it's gonna be. I just hope Demetri Johnson retires before the age catches up with him. Right now, he still looks really solid in ONE FC, but that last fight wasn't fun. Like, it wasn't a fun matchup to watch. But he beat Marias. I mean, the rematch, right? It wasn't a fun matchup though. But he was able to. He's a smart fighter. He's a smart fighter. He was able to just stay on the outside, just touch him up with the jabs and stuff, body kicks. But yeah, Marias is kind of gassed out in that one. And I said I would pick Demetrius way too well rounded. Yeah, exactly. Let me just say Andrew is him. Yeah, Andrew is him for sure. I think it's that Pentosa wins versus Makayev. I think right now, Makayev would lose right now, but I think Makayev, once he gets some more experience underneath him, like gets fights the better guys up in the top 5 or something, I think it's gonna be a problem for sure. And McCleb said he wouldn't be able to hold on DZ. Yeah, that's what I think too. Scott said, "Oh, DZ beats Pentosa for sure." I don't know for sure, but I think he would beat him by decision. I don't think he's finishing Mendoza though. And you said McCliffs, how are we doing? And you said Cody beats Trevin Jones, old man Kelleher. Yeah. I mean, like that Trevin Jones fight was tricky, bro. He almost got dropped and knocked out in the 3rd round. I mean, Trevin Jones has some of the worst fight IQ out there. And Trevin Jones is losing in Cage Warriors soon. He lost to Hernandez, I think, in Cage Warriors a couple of months back. Yeah, the Kelleher, like at first I was like Kelleher might beat him. Then I was like Kelleher doesn't really have the speed or power to like knock him out. That's why I was like Cody's gonna beat him, and Cody actually knocked him out, which is nice. Anton said, "Let's freaking go, Nate the Brown." Yeah, Nate the Brown's really confident on Max Holloway, man. I was leaning toward Gaethje early. Then I seen that, like I was like, bro. Then the more I think about the fight, I think Max Holloway's got a chance, but. I mean, he's got a chance for sure, but I don't know if he really has the power to get respect from Gaethje at this 155. And McCleb said, "I'm great, bro. How are you doing today?" Holy shit, I'm so behind on chat again. In fact, I said chat is 4.53 miles too far from an Uber Eats delivery. If not, what's the fair tip? Whenever I'm tipping, I always tip like $5. I'm not like 10. Depends on how big the order is. Like if I order a pizza or something and some chicken wings and stuff, like $50 and higher, maybe like I do like 5, 10. Like if it's like $100 order, like family's coming over and shit, then I'll do like $10 at the most. But I don't tip more than like 5 or 10. Like, but I feel bad when I don't like. There's never a time I haven't tipped the fucking delivery driver, but I'll do like $5 or like 10. Likely, like normally I do like 5 or like 10%, whatever the order is. That's what I normally do. Andrew said, yeah, clips. Titus said, Uber Eats waste of money. I don't think it's waste. Uber Eats is it's good, man. It's good. You get your food quickly, like, but yeah. I got a decent deal though. Titus said, but 4.3 should be fine. Seems like a small distance. I mean, like, I would just do like 10% of whatever the order is. Trevor said, should Vegas offer bets if Kayla Harrison makes weight or not? I honestly couldn't tell you. Like, I think Steve might make weight. She's gonna have to. She wants to have a title fight at 145. Is it 135? I think it's 130. No, it's 135. Yeah, there's no 145 anymore, right? I mean, Kayla Harrison was fighting at 155, right? So how's she gonna make weight? I have no clue. Yeah, we need odds for that. What's good, Ernesto? What's good, homie? Let's freaking go, Ernesto. So, what do you think about Tyler versus Makayev? That's gonna be a really good fight. I think that'd be a fun matchup. I think Tyro's hands look clean out there, bro. Like the way he knocked out Hernandez on the feet, like you got to think he's putting in a lot of work on the striking, right? And I think Makai would. I honestly don't know. I don't know who I'd pick in that one. I'd probably just pick over 2.5 rounds or something in that one, because I think that they wouldn't finish each other because they're way too well rounded. But that'd be a fun matchup though. I think I said who wins Cop versus Makai. Damn, that's a tough matchup right there. Cop versus Makayev. I honestly don't know. Cop doesn't really get taken down a ton. On the feet is much better striker, more technical on the feet. So I would pick Cop right now, but Makayev can definitely. If Makayev goes out there, it looks better on the feet. Maybe he's got a chance to beat Cop, but I think Makayev's like ranked number 6 or something right now in the rankings, right? He's in the top 10 for sure, though. And he said, what's up, Ernesto? Hope you're blessed, man. Trevor said, should Max win if he drowns Gatesy with volume? Could Max? Yeah, I think Max, that's the way I see him getting done if he gets it done. It's a 5-on-5, by the way, right? For the BMF baddest motherfucker title. I think I said if Max beats Jason Gatesy, then that will be insane. I don't think it would be a big upset, to be honest. People would be shocked because Max, like, I don't know if he has the power to get respect from Gatesy though. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I think Max has better cardio, better chin, durability, just the power. That's the only reason why Gatesy's like minus 200 or whatever he's at right now. Yeah, I think the odds would be closer though. Like people are really counting on Max Holloway. I know he took that last fight against Porrior on short notice too, right? Took that fight. He didn't really have much time to prepare and fell into that 155 frame. Yeah, Scott, you tip 20%. I do 10%. I'm not doing 20%, but yeah, I mean, everyone to each their own, right? Ernest said, thanks, Antoine. You too. Annika said, I wouldn't mind Max versus Islam. I don't want to see that matchup, bro. I really don't want to see that matchup. And who said, who would you all have in Makachev versus Porrior? I would pick Makachev, man. No question about it. In fact, I said Makayev beats Cobb. I mean, I could see it. I could see him like mixing in takedowns and making him think too much on the ground. We have seen Cobb get taken down before. He was getting taken down by Nicolau, right? He was getting taken down by Nicolau. That's how he lost the fight. I could see Makayev getting it done for sure too. He's not stopping the wrestling. Yeah, I could see that. That's why I'm not confident at all. I don't think they're finishing each other though. I don't see them finishing each other. Tata said, being a mover and dealing with rich people's extra bullshit, still no tips for years, made me care less to tip every person that hands me food and drinks to expect it nowadays. And some are rude if you can. It depends on, like, in Canada, like, I know in some places that they like, if you go in a taxi or you go take an Uber or something, in other places, I think you gotta, like, tip. Like, it's very common. But, like, it's your own choice. Like, you don't have to tip, but I think if you're like using movers, you should tip them because they're like, it's a service, right? It's a service, but everyone's got their own choice, right? Everyone's got their own financial situation, so it depends on who the person is, I guess. But that makes sense, Tai. And as I said, I think Makachev is too good defensively to get chinned by Topuria and beats him to a decision. Yeah, I think he would be able to stay safe on the ground from Topuria's jiu-jitsu. And I think he would just like hold him down for 5 rounds or whatever. But that's tricky, bro, because we have seen Makachev get out cold before by that Brazilian guy. So Porrior has power, but I don't know if he has the power to chin a guy like at 155 though. He'd probably drop 155 guys, but I don't know if he can knock him out clean. Like Naraz said, I'm betting Cheeto can't stand O'Malley. I mean, like, Cheeto's probably not a bad underdog though, if you want to bet. But I think O'Malley's gonna win though in Rassi. And he said, who would you pick, Topuria versus O'Malley? I would pick Topuria there for sure. Titus said, I tip smiles and friendly people sometimes. Louis said, tip culture gotta go away. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not really a culture. Like, if someone brings their food fast, like, and they bring it in time, if they're like 1 hour late or whatever, like, I wouldn't tip that person. If they bring it in time, like, every service is good, like everything goes well, and they're normal. Like, if you have a tip person, like I order pizza from the same place every week or like every 2 weeks, and I usually tip that person because it's the same person that works there every on Saturdays. But it depends. I mean, like you don't have to tip. Like it's not like some places. I know some places, like some countries, it's like way more common. And yeah, at least cashiers at stores asking for tips. Nah, no way. I'll never tip the cashier at a store. Like what the fuck? No way. People are asking for tips at cashiers. Where's that? Where do you live, Luis? No fucking way. Holy shit. That's fucking crazy, bro. I've never seen like I've never gone to a store like we have Northfield here, Walmart and shit. Like I've never seen anyone tip anyone at a store like cashiers. But where do you live? Which fucking country is that? Holy shit. I know some places that tip like taxi drivers and shit, but like other service people. Yeah. But I know when you go to like third world country like India and stuff, you gotta like people that help you with the luggage and stuff, you gotta tip them. Like I don't mind tipping those people, like they're helping with your stuff, like but I'll never tip the cashier at a store like ever. Like that's crazy. Have you guys ever done that? I've never done that in my life. I mean, even here, like we bag our own fucking groceries. Like they just like they just fucking do the grocery. Then you gotta bag your own groceries and shit. If it's that always gotta tip good service workers, yeah. You said you haven't gone to a store where you pay at a tablet. They always turn the tablet on and ask for it. Oh, you're talking about restaurants then? Yeah, I thought you were talking about grocery stores. Grocery stores, you don't have to tip grocery stores. You're talking about like when you go to like when you go get a haircut or something. Like yeah, I only tip the barber like handful of times. Like I don't tip barbers all that much, but I know some places when you go to your barber, like they have their tablet thing. They like ask how much tip you want to fucking give them and shit. It depends, bro. It depends on what kind of service. Like if you like your haircut, like it's probably good. I pay like $25 for a haircut. I don't pay that much. Like some places they ask you like some places like haircuts. I remember haircuts used to be like $15 back in the day. Now it's like 25. It used to be even 10 at one point. That was like fucking 5, 6 years ago. Yeah, but yeah, like you said, I'm in Arizona. Damn. I mean, if you go to like restaurants and stuff, like obviously you got to tip at a restaurant. Like you don't have to, but if you get good service, like the waitress is good to you, like you can like tip them, I guess. Um, Scott said, I had a cute cashier once. Gave her just a tip. That's fucking funny. Holy shit. Louis said, those tablets are popping up everywhere. Yeah. Even when I go to my barber, like those tablets are everywhere now. Titus said, you see Cam Newton getting jumped. Who's Cam Newton? I don't know who that is. Tai. I said you just if you like the haircut, you have to. You don't have to, but if you like the haircut, you can. Like it's not mandatory though. Like I don't tip my barber every time. Like just sometimes I'll do it here and there. Like Scott's fucking hilarious. Holy shit. In fact, it said they charge 50 for a haircut now. In some places, I know they charge like 50 if you get your hair washed before you get a haircut. Like you get your fucking beard trim and shit. But yeah, where I get my haircut, like it's like $25 Canadian. I just pay cash too. I don't even use my fucking credit, debit, or anything. Louis said, laugh mask, okay. Yeah, guys, holy shit. I'm gonna be out of here soon, man. Let's see who's live right now. We'll fucking someone's gotta be live right now, guys. I gotta work tomorrow and shit. You just still live right now? Holy shit. Alright, guys, go hang out with AJ for a bit. I gotta go get some food. I'm fucking starving right now. But I appreciate you guys all, man, coming and hanging out with me. We'll be live tomorrow. We'll probably talk about props for the Vegas 87 card. But let's see, bro. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be here for like longer tomorrow. Like maybe like over 2 hours tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna be. Yeah, Moneyline Monday's tonight, right? Yeah, I forgot about Moneyline Monday tonight. TJ said, "What do you do for work?" Me and my uncle, my uncle has a company. We work as a company. It's a trucking company, brother. I said I'm going to work now. Oh, good. Have a good day at work, bro. I mean, it's never a good day when you gotta go to work, but I hope you have a fucking decent day there. Louis said, "You watching Moneyline?" Yeah, I'm gonna be watching Moneyline Monday. But what time is that? Is that like? I hope it's early today. I hope it's not fucking late. I know they've been fucking late the last couple of like weeks, right? They usually like go live at like 11 or some shit. Is it 8 o'clock today? I'm gonna pop in the chat for AJ in a bit. And yeah, he's live right now, guys. I'll be back tomorrow for sure, and then we'll probably also do a fight companion for LFA 1FC this weekend, and then UFC. We're gonna do a ton of fight companions. Oh, it's in 2 hours, so it's gonna be there on like 11 o'clock. Damn, I'll probably be there around 11, but I gotta go get some food. I'm starving right now. Mike Finn's fighting this weekend again. Yeah. In fact, it said, did I miss something? They charge, yeah. Some places they charge 50, like 50 for a haircut. Depends on which shop you go to. They said it's in 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. Like it used to be early. It used to be 8 o'clock before, right? Back in the day, like it used to be 8 o'clock. It's Moneyline Monday is gonna be on in AJ channel, MMA Experts. I dropped the link right there, guys. Go click that link, and he's live right now. He's gonna be going live for the Moneyline Monday with Mike Finch, and it's a really good show, man. I'll likely be there. We'll hang out in the chat and talk about fights coming up this weekend. Mike Finch fighting this week. Is he really, or are you just trolling right now? Is he really fighting? Who's he fighting? Who's Mike Finch fighting? Antoine said, facts, facted. And clips. So where can I watch Money on the Monday? It's on AJ channel, brother. I just dropped the link in the chat. Andrew said, pick him. Would you rather have Samil Gadyev physique or Phil Hodgkin? Holy shit. I don't fight MMA, so I might as well fucking Phil Hodgkin. I don't want to fucking look as fucking big as Samil Gadyev. That's fucking hilarious. Holy shit. And it was that Cam Newton was a quarterback in an NFL who took on 7 men by himself at his football camp over the weekend. Holy shit, this dude must be a menace. Anton said, "God bless you boys. Always a pleasure. I'm glad you guys came and hang out with me, man. We always have fun streams. I go live almost every single day, so it's always fun hanging out with you guys, talking about the upcoming fights. But we'll probably talk about some props tomorrow. I haven't picked a lock of the week yet for this weekend. I don't know if I'm gonna have any lock of the week, to be honest with you guys. Like everyone that I'm confident in are big favorites, and I don't feel good about giving you guys like minus 300s dog of the week, like lock of the week. I mean, you really can't bet anything. You're not gonna make anything on it. But let's see. I'm gonna try to find something. But if we don't, I'm gonna have a good lock of the week for next weekend for sure. And we hit our last 2 locks, so I'm feeling good. I want to keep that streak going. But maybe we'll pick one for this week. But this card is tough. Like this card is really tough. I only have 2 plays on this card right now. I don't have much on this card. I don't know what the Klein line is opening up at, bro. Maybe his line isn't fucking crazy, but the lines are not out right now. Let me see. Are the lines out? Battle line usually drops the lines pretty early. Let me see. I'm gonna check right now. But if it's under like minus 200, maybe I'll take him. Like that's what I was thinking. I was gonna pick Vinicius Oliveira. I'll be honest with you guys right now. I was gonna pick Vinicius Oliveira, and I had a money line play on him. I was pretty confident that he's gonna win. Vinicius Oliveira was only like minus 160, and I was like very confident that he's gonna knock this guy out, Eunice Gamori, and Eunice Gamori pulled out. He was like too scared to fight. But let's see this line. I mean, I'm curious to see what this line. They probably opened the lines already. Bet Online usually opens the line quickly. Vegas 87. Let's see. Yeah, they have the lines up. Minus 650. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm not picking him as a lock of the week at minus 650. Like I usually like picking lock of the weeks as an underdog if I think they have a good chance of winning, or I'll pick like anything under minus 200. Like, I mean, Marab, our last lock of the week was Marab, and he went all the way up to minus 300. When we picked him, it was minus 180. So that line was crazy too. And Marab cast a decision prop, so I was happy with that. I was only minus 135 decision for Marab. But this is a tough card, man. I mean, I was confident that Vinicius Oliveira was gonna win. His line wasn't crazy. Yeah, this is a tough card to pick a lock on. Like, I mean, there's a lot of people that seem like locks, but the lines are way out of control. Yeah, I just seen the line right now. The line's crazy on that. Yeah, TG's right. Klein is minus 650 on Bet Online. I don't think he's gonna open up as anything smaller on other books. TG said probably value. Hunter said for sure value. Yeah, there's value for sure, but maybe inside the distance because there's a chance. But I'm likely gonna stay away from that fight. I'm not betting Klein at minus fucking 650. He was underdog against Bahamondes, right? Last time he was underdog. I remember he was a plus 150 underdog in that last fight because I bet on Bahamondes and he actually fucking came through there. Is there value in AJ Cunningham? I really don't know. Maybe like a stab on him, but I don't think that he's gonna win. He's coming in here short notice, like super short notice. Like, yeah, it's gonna be a tough fight. But I think Klein's gonna dominate him. I think inside this is probably gonna be like minus 150 or minus 200 too. I like Umar. I mean, Umar, like, fight doesn't go to this. Umar and Bektiz. But Bektiz guy seems pretty durable. But he's been submitted before. I could see Umar getting a submission or something. Yeah, the odds are way too crazy. And he said, man, I wish Joel didn't pull out. He's fighting Brzezinski. Yeah, he's fighting he's fighting Matusarbeki. Yeah, Matusarbeki. Yeah, in April, I think. That was gonna be a good fight, bro. Joe Alvarez taking on Ludwig Klein was gonna be a sick ass fight. I think at least Klein gets an easy matchup. I mean, like, he doesn't really have a choice. He wants to stay on the card. When these fighters are in training camp, they spend a ton of money on these on their camps and stuff. So when the fights fall off, I mean, they lose money. Like, they're losing money when they're not fighting on the card that they're supposed to be fighting on. Hunter said, I like Rosenstrike as an underdog. Rosenstrike, he's much better striker on the field. Like, there's no question about it. Much better, like, kickboxing skills. That's why I'm not loading up on Gaziv. I mean, I don't have anything Gaziv. But I'm picking Gaziv because he's got the wrestling upside, grappling upside. His chin seems to be pretty solid, but he hasn't really fought anyone like Rosenstrike, so that's gonna be a tough fight. PG said, yeah, I like inside the distance. He's gonna finish him for sure. I don't know for sure. I mean, I know AJ Cunningham got finished on Dana White Contender Series, so he might get finished out there, but actually, yeah, I think he might get finished. Ludwig Klein, I could see him getting like a TKO stoppage or something. Like, he's got some knockout power. Like, I'm gonna go TKO. Yeah, I'm gonna go TKO. I already did a breakdown for this course. I'm gonna do updated picks soon. Maybe like the next couple of days. After weigh-ins, we'll do final picks after weigh-ins. I think I said, who you got? Bahamondes versus Chris Giagos. Bahamondes. I got Bahamondes. I don't trust Chris Giagos' cardio. And I had my lock of the week was Joe Huber against Chris Giagos. And Joe Huber got rocked in the first round in that one, but he knocked him down in the second and submitted him. So Chris Giagos always had bad cardio. But I think Bahamondes will be able to piece him up from range. I don't think Giagos is going to be shooting takedowns on him. TJ said, I think Loic is the best dog on the card. Bro, I've lost money betting on Loic Rajabov. Like, I bet against him in his debut. I think then I bet him his last fight against Matusarbeki, and he just got kind of dominated, bro. Like, he got fucking ran through by Matusarbeki. But I think Matusarbeki is the real deal, so there's really no shame in that one, I guess. But I'm just gonna stay away from that one, bro. Like, I'm not betting Loic Rajabov as underdog after what happened last time. But this guy, like, also Wadi's actually pretty good, man. Like, he's got decent striking. He's gonna have the speed advantage here. Yeah, I could definitely see Loic Rajabov mixing in takedowns. So you can definitely mix in takedowns in this fight, take him down over and over, and just hold him down. Because I think he took down Rafael Esteban, right? Like 11 times or something. Like, he took him down a bunch of times. Let me see. Was it 11 times? I think it was like something like crazy. I'm just curious now how many times he took him down. Yeah, I remember he took him down a lot of times. He just held him down. Yeah, he took him down 11 times. So I was right. Yeah. How much control time? He doesn't really have the best control though. Like, I'll say that much. When you're when you have to take a guy down 11 times, that means you're not really holding them down, or trying to get a submission off or something. He took him down 11 times and controlled him for 7.5 minutes. That's not really a good control. Like, it doesn't really have the best control. So that's why I think this newcomer can get up even when he gets taken down, work his way back up, and then win a decision or something, piecing him up on the field and more damage. But I'm not really betting Osawadi at minus 155. Hunter said Cunningham was out on his feet for 2 rounds in his contenders fight. You should rewatch that, pick him. Yeah, I'm gonna do some tape study. I just found out they made that matchup right now on stream. I did watch that matchup live. Like I had that money on play on a what's his name, Steven Nguyen. And we did a live stream for that one too. I used to do live stream for Dana White Contender Series. We'll probably start doing live streams for Dana White Contender Series this year too. I can't wait for the WCS. I mean, I know he got knocked out brutally. Like he was getting hurt most of the fight. But I'm gonna definitely rewatch the fight. I'm gonna rewatch his last fight too. I know he got a win over some taxi driver. I'm gonna rewatch the fight to see what happened there, and then rewatch Klein's last couple of fights just to refresh my memory. But I mean, there's a reason Klein's a minus 650 here. Klein is gonna get him out of there early too, maybe club and sub. I think I see like maybe you might be right. You might be club and sub, but I see like a knockout ground and pound or something. TG said I'm on Loic finish only plus 140. I think he has 60% finish equity. He's got power. I think he's got more power than Al-Sawadi, but Al-Sawadi's more technical on the feet. I think he's got more technique on the feet. The guy that he fought on Dana White Contender Series, George Hardwick. I mean, I really don't know. Maybe that George Hardwick guy is a fraud. I loaded up on George Hardwick. That's why I'm staying away from this one because things haven't really gone well for me betting on these two in the past. That's why, like, before I used to force bets. I used to like bet almost every single fight out there. I don't do that anymore. Like when I don't have a good feeling about a fight, I just stay away. There's no need to fucking put money on fighters that you're not really confident in. Like you're probably good at taking a dog shot here and there, but I just don't do that anymore. Like that's the way I was like draining my fucking money down the drain, doing that shit. But there's no need for me to fucking bet fights that I'm not sure about. But yeah, that might be a good fucking play there. I mean, the last finish only play that I had was Gaziv when he fought Martin Boudet because I knew Martin Boudet wasn't gonna finish him, and that was plus 130 there. So that might be a good look because I don't think Al-Sawadi's finishing him, to be honest. Erbeski just that fucking guy at 155 that finished him broke him down with the leg kicks, then finished him. West Coast, what's good? West Coast said DJ smokes pajamas. I don't think it smokes him. I think he would just piece him up on the feet and beat him by decision. But that's fucking funny. Pajamas. I think Royal's got a chance of beating Pentosa again if he just stays up on the feet. He's gonna have to keep the fight on the feet though. If the fight is not on the feet, I think Pentosa still beats him with the grappling, holding him down. But yeah, that would be a fun matchup. If we ever see that matchup. Probably not likely though, because I don't think Dana White's ever bringing DJ back to the UFC. MMA Clip said Petrino is my lock of this week, bro. I was so close to picking him, but his line is wide, bro. Like I just don't feel good about picking minus 300 to be honest for my lock of the week. Like, but maybe Petrino by KO. Like I like Petrino by KO. He cast a KO for us last time, and yeah, Petrino. Like I think he's definitely gonna win. I'm confident Petrino to win. That's a good lock of the week, man. That's a good lock of the week. But the line is wide, bro. Like the line's wide. Minus 285. I mean, like inside the distance. What's inside the distance for Petrino? Minus 145. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick someone right for lock of the week. It's gonna be fucking tricky on this card. When I seen this card for the first time, I was like, oh, this card. I don't know. It's gonna be tough card to bet on. I only have two things that I'm playing on this card. I'll tell you guys right now. I only have two things that I'm playing. It's a parlay for Makayev and Basrad for 1.5 unit, and the other one is the $25 on under 2.5 rounds at plus 124 on that Alex Perez and Makayev fight because I think that's gonna finish under 2.5 rounds. And I was shocked that that fight was under 2.5 was plus money there. Maybe it goes over, but that's why it's only a quarter unit. I'm not betting like normally like I'll bet at least like 5 units on the UFC card or more like, but this time I'm only like less than 2 units right now, but I'm waiting for the props to open up. Maybe I'll do like a couple of props more. I'm gonna do Petrino inside the distance, but it's plus 145, bro. Like knockout. What's knockout? Knockout for Petrino, because I think he's gonna get a knockout. I don't think he's taking him down, submitting him. He's gonna want to knock him out. I think maybe ground and pound or something. Petrino by knockout plus 155. Knockout. I mean, that's what I think is gonna happen. Plus 155. Honestly, not bad. What about fight ends in a knockout? if that's plus money, I will take that instead, just to be safe. But I think Petrino's going to be the one to do it because I've seen him get dropped and recover pretty quickly. Like he got dropped by Adolfo Bellato in his Dynamite Contender Series fight. But yeah, it should be fun though. It should be a good matchup though. I don't think Tyson Pedro really has durability, and Petrino's on all the fucking secret juice out there and Brazilian secret juice out there. I think I said Petrino beat Anton by decision. Tyson finished Anton. I know. I remember that. I mean, Petrino, like he went all in on the wrestling. Like I don't really blame him for not finishing Anton because he was just trying to take him down, so show us that he can wrestle out there for 3 rounds. I want to see that from guys like Petrino that are out there knocking people out back and forth. I want to see them go for 3 rounds in a grappling fight like that because that told us that this dude's cardio legit. He's not gonna go out there gas out if he has to wrestle guys down for 3 rounds. I know I picked Tyson Pedro as an underdog over Anton Turkalj too, and he knocked him out. So that was a good win for Tyson Pedro. But Turkalj isn't all that dangerous on the feet. He's not. It's just a jiu-jitsu grappler. Just Javid plus Petrino plus Anders. Do Makaya, Petrino, and Javid. That's the one that I gave out after my breakdowns the video that I made on this card. Anders should win, bro. Like, but I don't really trust him at minus 300. That's probably gonna cast though. But I mean, like, if you're gonna take Anders at minus 300, you might as well take Makaya because I think Makaya's gonna win. I'm way more confident in Makaya to win than I'm confident in Anders. But yeah, that should be a fun matchup though. It should be a fun matchup for sure. All right, guys, I'm gonna fucking take it easy soon, man. Aegis just fucking ended this live stream too. Damn. Let's see who's live right now. Let's see who's live right now. Is anyone live right now? There's no way we're the only fucking live MMA stream out there. Lasso MMA is live right now. Isa's live right now. Yeah, guys, go hang out at Isa, man. It's good peoples. They're talking about like some I don't know what they're talking about. They're talking about some soccer, MMA picks and stuff like that. They're talking about Ngannou right now. You guys want to go hang out over there, talk about Ngannou and stuff? I'm gonna go, man. I gotta get some food. I'm fucking starving right now. I'm getting hungry right now. So, Adrian Yanez is live right now. No way, right? Adrian Yanez. Let's see. Where is Adrian Yanez live right now? I don't see him anywhere. Well, Adrian Yanez is live right now. What's he playing right now? Okay, let's go hang out at Adrian Yanez. He's good peoples, man. All right. All right, guys, go ahead. Isa's live right now too. I mean, Lasso Meme is live right now. So I'll see you guys in the next one, man. I'll be live tomorrow for sure. I appreciate you guys all watching the live stream with me, hanging out with me, talking about some MMA action. And I appreciate everyone watching this in replay too. I see you guys too, man. And yeah, it was a fun stream, man. We had a fun stream talking about 299 and everything else. But I'm out of here, man. I'm gonna take it easy now. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be live a little bit longer tomorrow, maybe like 2-hour stream tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Hope you guys have a good night. And yeah, be careful this card, man. I'm not like usually like I'm pretty confident in all these cards, fight night cards, but this one is gonna be tricky, I think. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Take it easy. Make sure you guys hit the like on your way out on the live stream. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy. Have a good night, guys. Take care of yourself. Bye.